chasing no visions on his gig. I wanna feel free like a...
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Birmingham City career mode here on FIFA 18. So first off, we're going to hit it up with some training, and Schofield has gone up to that 65 rated. Now I'm pretty much happy with his goalkeeping progression, and I don't feel like I need to train him anymore. So we could potentially train some other players, new players that we brought in from this season. We could try and train them up to try and get to that Premier League level. Right now, we are second in the league. We've got 3 games today. We've got Fulham, then we've got QPR, and then we have got Sunderland, where you can see Sunderland 6th there. Fulham are 10th. Now, we can get a win here today. We did lose last episode against Wolverhampton, and that did really affect us. But we are the best defending team here. But I'm not going to lie. We didn't play very well this game. I feel like I have to mention it. Because I always try and make, even if we do lose or if we draw or something like that, I always try and make it sound as if I don't know what's going to happen. And that's really annoying from you doing it the first time. When you're doing it after you've recorded the gameplay. But either way, we didn't play very well here today, so I'm just giving that full warning. So they're playing a 4-3-3. They're playing the attacking formation that we've been playing recently, and it's been doing really well for us. But I think it was doing really well for us, and we decided to change it up, and we actually changed it last game against Wolverhampton to do a 4-2-4. Which didn't go well. We did lose 1-0. But either way, we're going back to that 4-3-3 formation. Hopefully it can do the same thing as us before. So we've got Collan, Dean, Morrison, Calter. We've got Lowe, Davis, Gomez, Vassal. I think we've got Hutter on the right wing. And I think we've got either McConnell or Solomon Otto on that left wing position. I didn't see it just there. But either way, you know, we are second, and we want to try and get as close as we possibly can to Wolves. But like I just said earlier, we didn't play very well, and we're actually going to jump into the first goal straight away now. So as you can see here, Fulham, you know, playing on the box. This is my first game of the day, and as you can see there, defending was shocking. It seems to be the story of this career mode right now. Is when it's the first game of the day, I seem to be doing absolutely terrible with it, and I feel like what I should do is when I come back home, I decide I should play a few games on my own private career mode before I jump into the YouTube one, because I want to get promoted now. You know, we're coming up to the January transfer window. We're looking to sign a few players on pre-contract, and I will confirm we have signed more than one person on pre-contract. That is all I'm giving away right now. But yeah, I've already gone through it all so far. I think next episode you will see some of the transactions go through, flying around with live commentary as well. So that'll be really exciting. But either way, they have scored 1 goal there. Terrible defending. And again, look at this. Look at this. Just, oh my god. I'm just getting annoyed here, just watching this, and I was getting so frustrated. It seemed as if the controls were all over the place as well for Blues, but I'm not going to blame. It was completely my fault, this game. So yeah, Fulham now 2-0. Different person who scored it this time. I don't know who he is. I'm not paying that much attention to it. I'm just saying how terrible. Oh, I should have known, if I'm honest, that was going to happen. And it was just a terrible performance today. I'm just going to say today. For us anyway, against Fulham. It was really shocking. And that's actually the next game after the Wolves match tomorrow. So this game will be released the same day we played against Wolves, and that will be our next match, is the one you're watching right now. But either way, they're 2-0 up, and hopefully we can try and get a win. But no, you know, they're coming back again, and I'm not even going to lie, that time it wasn't really my fault. I probably should have tried to get on him a bit sooner, but I was worried it was going to break the line. But what a goal on his behalf. My god, that was a great goal by, I'm not even going to pronounce his name actually, now looking at that. I want to say it's, do you not? Just don't, because you'll probably get people frustrated. But look at that. That was a brilliant goal. And not even, normally you have a go at Stockdale thinking, oh god, he could have saved that. But no, there was no way he was getting that. That was a brilliant finish on his behalf anyway. and makes it 3-0. And that's actually how the game ends right there. Absolutely terrible. Again, like I say, it was completely my fault and my defending, but that is how the game ended, 3-0. And after that 1-0 loss against Wolverhampton, you know, it's not looking too good for us. We want to try and get that win. We're going back in the training here. I forgot to take Schofield off, actually, or I tried to get him to a 68 rating, but I don't know what I've done now. But yeah, the next game is against QPR, and I do believe we could win this. We could bring it back, you know. I feel as if, you know, we do have those little moments in the career mode where we do really bad, come back, we win loads of games, and then we hit that back down to us doing really bad. And we need to start changing our performance around about now, because Wolves in the league board, I'm not sure if they'll show it here, but are running away with that title. Oh, there you go. So they're running away. From that game alone, we've dropped down to 3rd, and it's now looking much harder for us to get back into that 2nd position. We want to get promoted. We want to get automatic. I do not want to leave it to that thingy position around about now. I don't want to leave it to playoffs. It's way too risky in a career mode. It will be an amazing episode, but if we was to get into that, I will make just 1 episode on it, and then the next episode would just, I think this, I'm just talking about the whole series now. No matter what, I will do an end episode of it where we summarise all the season up, the best players on my half, what's going to happen next season, like who we want to sell, who we want to try and bring in, and look at what positions we can potentially play people in and what formations. But either way, you know, this is the team we're putting up. We're sticking with that. I know he went with a 4-4-2 formation. Like I say, because it isn't live commentary, I can't tell you how I'm thinking. But next episode will be, and that's why this has been longer than it should have been. You know, it's been a week and a few more days than what normal episodes will come out on. But episodes will come out on Tuesdays now. So my plan is to finish this one off, and then next week the next video will be up on Tuesday. That's the plan. So yeah. But either way, they're playing a 4-3-3. So that seems to be the way to destroy us, is with that 4-3-3. Using our own medicine to batter us. But we're going back to that diamond formation, what helped us at the beginning of the season. And hopefully it can help us again here. But either way, here's QPR passing beautifully. My defending, again, is shocking. And they're just getting around everywhere. They're going past players. Oh, God, they should have got past that. And it was a lucky rebound, really. I thought the keeper would have saved it, but no, it bounced off his foot. It went back to Lallana. He was actually a pre-season contract player who I am looking at potentially getting, if I'm honest. But I have actually decided I will not be getting him because there is another player I do want to bring in. If we do go into the Prem, well, it doesn't matter. If we get anywhere, I will want to bring in a new left mid. And I have a certain player I really want to bring back to the club. So, oh my God, I've already said too much. If I'm honest, you probably already know who it is. But that's the player I'll be looking forward to trying to get. But it does depend on the amount of money you will be. But either way, QPR 1-0 up. And that's actually how the game ends. QPR win 1-0. I'm not going to lie. We seemed to be all over them. We had so many chances, but we just wasn't finishing them. Like how we used to do at the beginning of the season. And it was really frustrating because we could have won 3-1 here. I'm not even going to lie. We so could have won 3-1 here. But it ended up not happening that way. And, it ended up them winning. Like, if it wasn't for our defence, it would have been a decent draw. And it would have been a point. But either way, I'm still quite annoyed that we could have won. We go back into the training. We got them up to a 66 goal field. Gomez, still, we're trying to get to around about a 70. He's coming to that 69 mark, which is quite good. But either way, he's training well. This is the last game of this episode here. Birmingham City versus Sunderland. And we're at the Stadium of Light. Now, this is the first time Sunderland have been in the Championship for ages. And it seems to be in the commentaries of every single previous game. Sunderland had gone really bad at the beginning, and then they've brought it back over the time in this career mode, and they're in the playoffs now. I think they might be higher than us, I'm not too sure, but I am expecting a win here. I'm not going to lie, I'm expecting a win every single time I go into a game. But as you can see there, Wolves absolutely leading. I think they're clear by 8 points. If we won that game against Wolves last episode, I think this entire episode would be completely different. I think we would have won those first 2 games. I think we would have been on top right about now. If I'm honest, if it wasn't for Wolves beating us, I don't think they would be in such a comfortable position that they are in. But either way, we have to deal with the problems we've got now. We need to try and get into that second position again. Or if not, just try and stay in the top 6, because that's coming threatening. If we lose this, you know, we could very well drop below the top 6, which is quite scary to think about. But either way, this is the Sunderland team they're running with here. It's quite a good team. I'm just questioning now whether they're not playing Steele in goal instead of this guy they've got. You know, I can't see, but they've got a decent team. I'm not gonna lie. Last year's team for them was a lot better, but you know, there's a few key players. But either way, this is our team. I'm looking for that win here today and to try and get a goal back at least. But Shea Adams, Gallagher, we're doing that 4-4-2. Shea Adams, Gallagher, Jota, Solomon Otto, Edwards, Gardner, Sessegnon. I could just barely see that. I couldn't read it, but you probably read it on your phone or on the computer. But either way, we're making the break, crossing it inwards. There's Solomon Otto to bang it into the bottom right hand corner. And oh my god, this was a relief for me. I'm not even going to lie. It was such a relief, because I thought to myself, we've been playing so bad, couldn't even score a goal, and it needed for a header to go in for us to get that goal. And I'm not going to lie, I actually stopped making videos right now after this game, because I always record three episodes once. So if I'm having a bad day, that's 3 games where that bad day will affect it. But because I've had such a bad day, I decided to turn it off, play the next day, and record then. But yeah, either way, brilliant goal there by Solomon Otto. It was a brilliant link up, and you know, he's becoming a real key player for us, if I'm honest. He is slowly taking out Maghoma's position, if I'm honest. He's slowly getting better than him, but we'll have to watch that and see, you know. But either way, it ends up we couldn't hold it off in the end, and just terrible defending. There was no one marking him when I look back now, but yeah, we could have closed it down, if I'm honest, if we stuck on him rather than let run to the other side, if I remember. I don't think, why did that guy run from his position? I don't know. No, I don't think I was actually controlling him, you know. He seems way too far away from the action for me to be controlling him. I think that might have been an AI fault, if I'm honest. If he stayed in that position, maybe we could have headed it back out, but it ends up being a 1-1 right now, and hopefully we can try and bring it back, and it ends up, it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I'm not going to lie to you guys, we so could have won this as well. It's just like the QPR game, and this actually is a very much like the Nottingham Forest game in real life, if I'm honest. We could have won it, but they very luckily just sneaked in with that one to bring it in back as a 1-1. But either way, we've got 1 point from 3 games. Absolutely terrible performance. But yeah, let's hope we can do better next episode, where you'll actually have live commentary. Yay! So I don't have to make these in the background anymore. So the editing time will be a bit longer because it's live commentary, so I'm going to have to listen to the audio. But it shouldn't be too bad. But we walk away from a 1-1 draw against Sunderland. Not too bad, but it could be a lot better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys.